One of the biggest problems in healthcare marketing is that practices oftentimes focus on trying to market everything they do instead of narrowing in on that one perfect service. Let's jump in. Hi, it's Jason Parkinson from OneFire. Your practice more than likely has lots of different services that you offer, and if you're like most healthcare practices, you feel the need to market every one of those services at the exact same time. Hold up. Why would you do this? If you're throwing all kinds of marketing tactics at the wall, but you haven't clearly defined which silver bullet tactic is driving all of the results, there's no way you're being effective by marketing everything that you have to offer at once. Most of the practices that we work with have a marketing point person in-house, and they know that they need to be reaching more patients with their message. But they don't really have a narrow enough focus on what is working for them, and they don't have a way to clearly measure those results. Let me show you an example of what I'm talking about here. So let's talk about a hypothetical ophthalmology practice. We'll just call it Jason's Ophthalmology, all right? So an ophthalmology practice has lots of different service lines, like routine eye exams, for example. They probably also offer like kindergarten exams. I'll just put school exams down here. How about different optical services like contacts and eyeglasses? Then you've got things like refractive surgery, that's LASIK, PRK. Probably some elective things like dry eye services, right? How about conditions that they treat like diabetic retinopathy? Just put DR. Cataracts, for example, cataract surgery. Oh, and premium IOL, so those premium lenses. Just abbreviate that here. How about eyelid surgery or like other cosmetic procedures that may happen in an ophthalmology practice? Oh, and we can't forget aesthetics. So things like Botox and sculpture and those things. Now, I would consider all of these things below the line. This is all of the services that an ophthalmology practice has. But we want to try and identify what are the good services to market at that practice. Things like LASIK. They have a high value, right? Making $5,000 a pop. Premium IOL, premium lenses with cataracts. Cosmetic procedures like your eyelid procedures and those types of things. And then your Botox and other aesthetic procedures, also an important part of the mix of what we would call good services. And then from there, of all of these, how do we narrow down to the single service line with the most opportunity out of this box here? We want to just not worry about the ones at the bottom right now. We want to find the highest value, the most opportunity. And for this practice, let's just assume that that is LASIK. So we'll put that up here at the top. What we want to spend all of our time focusing on is marketing that one service line that's going to be the most effective for the practice. When we're talking about using a specific playbook to help practices narrow their focus down to the service line that has the most availability for new patients, the highest patient lifetime value, and the service or procedure that can attract the most new patients from a competitive standpoint. That's what we're doing at OneFire. We've got these playbooks in place, we're taking our clients through it, and it's really a proven process that works really well. Now, going through this process doesn't mean you won't be able to market all of your services in the future. It just means that you should start simple. Pick the one service line that has the greatest opportunity for success. And unless you have $1 million marketing budget, you're going to be challenged to market everything that your practice does at the same time. And this process just makes it easy. Let me know your thoughts in the comments here. Are you marketing everything that your practice has to offer? Are you narrow in your focus? And let's talk about your practice specifically. Click the link below to schedule a free 45-minute strategy session where we'll do a deep dive into how you're generating new patients today and where you may be leaving opportunity on the table. The call is free, and it may be one of the best things you do for your practice this week. Thanks for joining me today. I'll talk to you again next week.